Oh my goodness, I'm watching Learning from Bacteria about social networks. It runs an hour long. It's by Google Tech Talks. And I was just seeing how intelligent bacteria are at all scales of organization, from the individual to behaving as a group. And then it got me thinking about, and I was talking with my sister about factory farming in Asia and around the world, where they overprescribe antibiotics to poultry or pigs because they're so unhealthy, because obviously they're living in a high stress environment. And you can just imagine how evolution is running amok in these animals with these bacillum that are just not going to be natural, because the pigs have no immune systems to fight them. So we no longer have the curbs on evolution. And you got to realize that bacteria can have horizontal gene transfer and have many generations. So you can almost start to mathematically model how their SMPs or their polymorphic single base pairs, or if you can start to model how the genre, the genetic code, are changing over time, you might see that we're getting more SNPs per gene, or even in the intron. Or why would you want to study introns or exons? Like, you got to get some kind of simple way to tackle the complexity of the organization of the information in the bacteria's DNA. And maybe you want to compare exons versus interons and just see how the numbers are changing across all these factory farms, to see that maybe some crazy evolutionary events are occurring. So this is the evolutionary history of MRSA. And it's really interesting in talking with my sister when she's going on about pseudoscience, and I can actually tell you the science. As you know, we're all worried about H1N1. You know, it's a virus, but she was talking about bacteria, which is a different kingdom of life. Now, I know the world is worried for these practices evolving super viruses, but we're also overlooking the role of these places to generate superbugs. Because I haven't come across anything on Google about the concern for bacteria in these animals, which I just thought was interesting and worth a quick YouTube video. I was looking at Monsanto, as you know, superbugs. Yeah, so I just haven't heard anything by the WHO about superbugs in these places. And you got to look at how smart bacteria are for their maybe adaptive mutations, quantum kind of sensing of the environment to change their genes, or how they work together, or how MRSA evolved when the bacteria produced like anti-lactamase, and the bacteria changes peptide glycogen bonding protein. It just gets really complex when you get down to like a quantum level.